Hi everybody, it's Janet with SugarShine Designs and welcome. What this video is to announce our winner of the CottageCutz Hop that was held on October 27th and 28th. And to qualify to be in this drawing at my channel, you had to subscribe and comment on everybody's videos in the hop. And so we had a wonderful turnout, and I think it was very successful. Based on the comments, it sounded like you guys got a lot of great ideas. Thank you so much for visiting me, and I'm going to show you a little project that I made today as a thank you for all the comments and work that you guys put into that for me. I'm going to share some comments that touched me, especially that you left, because comments are so important and they help me keep going. So I love your comments. They're like, they're like a shot to the arm, because it takes a lot of work to do these videos, and I love doing them, but sometimes it gets tiring. So when I get those comments from you guys, it makes me realize how much people get out of the time you put into it. And then I'm going to announce the winner. Now, I am going to be in Seattle when this video is released for work, so I'm going to be putting the winner's name in the video description below this video, so please check that out. I'm sorry I can't say your name out loud right now, but I'm a victim of circumstance here. I just can't do a video while I'm at work in Seattle, Washington. So anyway, let's go on. What I want to show you is my dies that I used in this project, first of all, and then I'm going to show you what I did. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this nested stitch doily set. It has three really pretty kind of lacy doilies in it, and I'll show you how I used that. Then you remember, if you watched some of my earlier videos, I used this one in a Halloween card. It was called Spooky Halloween Orb, and I used the base for the orb. But I wanted to use the actual globe part of it, and so there's a companion piece with this, and these are two new dies for Christmas. This is the Snow Globe Friends, and there's 3 different scenes you can put in this snow globe. But again, I couldn't follow the rules. I didn't do it the way that it's really designed to. So I'll show you what my project is in just a second. But I did want to just talk a second about this die, because these are so cute, and you could use them for so many things besides using them as a globe item. But look at these 2 adorable penguins, and then this really cute snowman, and then you've got the mama bear and baby bear, polar bears, sorry, and then like that little, I guess it's the North Pole stick is what I guess it's supposed to represent. So cute. So cute. Alright, so here's what I made with these items. And hopefully I can get this right for you. This is an ornament I made, and I used the penguin right here, the penguin with the snowman, and then I added the sign and the snowballs to this scene. And this is a plastic 3-inch ornament, the kind that comes apart in the middle, and I used half of it in this particular ornament, and then I used that largest die set here for the backing piece, and you've got that nice little filigree that comes out just perfectly on a 3-inch bulb like that. So and then the snow, it's going to be really tough to see this, but there is dimension. I don't know if this at all is going to show. I don't think so. So anyway, but there is multiple layers of snow in the backgrounds, which I just used, some double-sided foam tape to create that. And then the main piece with the penguin and the snowman and the little piece of snow that they're standing on, that's the actual die that I cut. The rest of it is just taking a circle, cutting into 3 pieces, and then layering it up different levels with double-sided foam tape. That's all there was to it. Then I stuck in some table scatter. This was actually, again, a Dollar Tree purchase, the blue and white snowflakes. It is sold as ornament filler, but it's tail scatter, the same thing. And you could put anything in here, but I just happen to have found that earlier in, I guess really early in October, and I bought a couple things of it, and I've already used it, so heck, for $1 you get a ton of it. I'll have it for years, really. So anyway, I hope you liked that and give you some ideas. I am going to pick out an error that I did here, and that is I did not put the little orange beak on my penguin. So he kind of looks like a faceless penguin because of that, and so I messed that up. And obviously I can't take it apart now. The other thing I'll tell you is to attach the half of the ornament to the paper stock. I use glossy accents, and I just simply drew a circle, and this die, if you follow where the stitched marks are on that die right here, and you put the glue just right there, and then when you put the globe down, it sits perfectly on top of that glue, and just let it rest, and it very securely is stuck to my ornament. I don't have any fear of this coming apart any day soon. And then I just decorated it with a little bow and some gold flower there, and that's all there was to it. This was really quick actually to put together. Okay, so now I'm going to read you some of the comments that really spoke to me. I really so appreciate everything that you guys left me, and you know, it's so nice to hear from you guys. So here it goes. First of all, Cheryl Brannon says, Janet, I love your card. I struggle with the art of coloring, and you have shown me a way to use the hundreds of stamps that I have in a whole new way. Thank you for inspiring me to try something new. Wonderful video and project. All right, Cheryl, thank you for telling me that, because I struggle with coloring too. It's still not my strength, and I have found ways around it to still use coloring, like my little trick that I showed you with the burlap Christmas card and the stamp with the bird, because I like that watercolor background. Not good with the watercolor if I have to be, you know, that precise about it. But I found with using very light markers, either Copic or in my case I use Spectrum Noir, then you can get that kind of watercolor look without the mess and without, you know, having to do it 3 different times. So I'm glad that you thought that was a good thing to try, and I hope you do. Karen Brake says, very pretty, love how the shaker pieces make it look like the leaves and berries have fallen off the branch. Darn nabbit, I didn't even think of that. So when I read that, I was like, wow, she's right. Because the bird is sitting on some branches, and it does kind of look like those leaves fell off of the branches. So thank you for that point, Karen. I thought that was a really good observation. Next, V Ballon 1 says, your card is so pretty. Love the shaker element. I have that burlap pad and will be pulling it out. Thanks for the inspiration, Veronica. Alright, so Veronica, I'm so glad that you found some inspiration in that too. As I mentioned in the video, I've had that burlap stack for, geez, I don't know, at least 6 months, maybe a year, and I've seen it out there a lot longer than that, but I finally broke down and bought it when it was on sale, and I just didn't know what to do with it either, and so I was glad to find a use, and hopefully you'll think of other things. Now that I know it cuts pretty well with the CottageCutz dies, I know it'll probably cut just fine with others too, and as long as you keep it in simple shapes, large simple shapes, like that frame, or somebody said they could see using that in a tiki hut, for example. Yeah, big things, squares, and stuff without a lot of detail to it would be great with the burlap for a rustic look. And then my most favorite one, this really melted my heart, and you'll see why, because it's pretty self-serving. I apologize, you guys, for that, but Desiree Laird said, how in the world do you only have 112 subbies? I'm lucky 113, LOL. You put out really good videos, lovely work, and have a good personality for YouTube. I bet you hit 5,000 before the new year. The card was cute, but what I really love are the little pop-up tips. Fab idea. Glad this hop led me to you. Can't wait to see more of your work. Wow, Desiree, that was so kind of you to say that. As a new YouTuber, it's such a struggle to be found and to be heard, and gosh, I just about broke out in tears when I read that. It just was so sweet of you, and thank you, thank you. And thank you to all of you who wrote very kind comments about the project and naming me in person. Every time you say Janet in your comments, I know you listened and that you knew who was talking to you. So I really appreciate every one of you who have done that so far. All right, I'm going to close it up right now. I do want to tell you, go over to the CottageCutz channel. That I've done another video similar to this where I show you another version of a different kind of Christmas tree bulb using CottageCutz inside of it. And I announced the CottageCutz channel winner as well, which that is a $20 credit to the store. And of course, on this channel, I've given away, or will be giving away, the 24-pack of Spectrum Noir markers, which is a nice prize. But again, check the description. That's going to show you who won. And then I'll announce your name at the next video I do when I'm actually back in Charlotte, North Carolina. So congrats, whoever you are, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.